The story today is My Best Friend Bob, and it's by Georgie Ripper. Brian the guinea pig lived in a nice comfy cage in Pete's pet palace with his best friend Bob. Brian had short shiny fur which he was very, very proud of. Bob had long tufty fur which he didn't really think much about at all. The two guinea pigs spent their days doing what guinea pigs do best: eating, sleeping, and playing I Spy. Brian was terribly good at I Spy and almost always won with clever words like budgerigard and dog food. One day, Brian and Bob were busy playing when a little boy walked into the shop. I spy with my little eye, said Bob, but before he could finish, the little boy reached into the cage and picked him up. I want this one, the boy said. I shall call him Fluffy. Brian watched as Bob was put into a cardboard box with holes on the lid. He just had time to wave goodbye, and Bob was gone. Suddenly, the cage felt very big and empty. Oh dear, said Brian, I shall miss Bob, and he trudled off to find a peanut to cheer himself up. But he didn't cheer up at all. In fact, every day Brian missed Bob more and more. And every day he felt more and more miserable. Oh. Then one day, Brian was sitting in his cage, feeling very glum, when he noticed an old man peering down at him. Oh, there's an old man looking at him. Oh, picked him up. The man picked him up and smiled. He's just what I was looking for, he said. And he put Brian into a box. At first, Brian was excited. Maybe there will be other guinea pigs in my new home, he said to himself. He began to whistle and he felt much more cheerful. But that evening he found himself all alone, without so much as an earwig for company. Brian sighed. He wished he was back in Pete's pet palace. At least he could chat to the goldfish there. I wonder what happened to my best friend Bob. He probably forgot about me by now. He wiped away a tear and he curled up into a straw. Oh, he's super sad. The next morning, Brian hadn't even opened his eyes when he felt his little box being lifted. What's happening now? He grumbled. But he didn't really care. Things could get much worse than they already were. He drifted back to sleep, dreaming of Pete's pet palace and winning a peanut throwing contest with Bob. A little while later, Brian was woken by a buzz of excited voices outside his box. Oh, bother, he said crossly. Can't I at least have some peace and quiet? Then suddenly the lid was lifted off and bright light streamed into the box. Oh, he's very cranky right now. Brian looked up to see a little boy smiling down at him. Look at this smiley face. He is so super happy. He sleepily wondered if he had seen that boy somewhere before. The boy picked Brian up and gave him the biggest hug he'd ever had. Oh, thank you, Grandad, he said. He's just what I wanted. I shall call him Snuffles. Oh, that little boy is so happy. And his Grandad is so happy that he's given him a nice present. The little boy put Brian into his new hutch. Brian stretched out and he sniffed the air. That's funny, he said, and he sniffed the air again. As Brian watched, a pile of hay in the corner started to move, and all of a sudden, oh my goodness, he looks very scared because something is moving right beside him. Brian! Bob! Oh my goodness! They're back together! Brian was so excited to see Bob that he thought he might just burst with happiness. That evening, sitting together in their hutch, playing I Spy, the two little guinea pigs had almost forgotten that they had ever been apart. I spy with my little eye, said Bob, something beginning with P. But Brian was already asleep. Can you see the thing with P? A peanut. The end.